Search You Online interviewed Dave Marys, Senior VP for easyhome Operations and Merchandising at the 7th Annual easyhome National Conference in Toronto, Ontario. Welcome, Dave.
Thank you, Roy.
It's a big time. Why that thing?
Well, Roy, it's about how we move the organization into the big time, and we take our stores into $1 million status. That's $1 million revenue. So we've got a whole bundle of packages and benefits that we give out to store managers when they get to $1 million status. We then have a Platinum Club, which is $1.5 million status, so it's based on revenues. So we have a whole bundle of benefits that benefit those individuals when they get to that status. And the benefit to the company is obviously the SOI, the improvement in profitability and revenue change.
SOI?
Store operating income. So the profitability of the business increases dramatically when we pass that threshold. So an important milestone for us is to move as many stores as possible into that category. So that is the big time. So
average revenue per store now is, I'll look it up. And
correct.
Your goal, though, is to get all of your stores to $1 million plus?
Absolutely.
And the reaction from the incentives, we won't go into the incentives, but the reaction from your people here at the conference when you went over those incentives with them was pretty positive.
Very, very positive, yeah.
easyhome, would you say it's fair to say that easyhome is not afraid to reward people for good performance?
Big part of our philosophy, Roy. I mean, it's a big part of our platform. It always has been, always will be. You reward the business, we'll reward you in return.
Is that different from, is that something that is significantly different with easyhome versus other companies?
I think other companies do it, but whether they do it to the degree and extent that we do and put the amount of focus. But we believe in a meritocracy that returns individuals that give great return for the company. And you know, we want those people to stay around and be part of our business for a very long time. So we want the rewards and recognition to be there. And with the $1 Million Club, the Platinum Club, the benefits just step up beyond that. As you can see, the cars behind is a part of that benefit package that we offer, which is very unique.
You just gave away an Escalade a few hours ago?
We gave away an Escalade, we gave away an Acura, and we've got a bunch of Ford Fusions that we're going to give away tomorrow to store managers as their company car. And other store managers have the choice of a BMW, Lexus, or Infiniti.
Is there any part of your business that's more important than the people that were in that room? Well,
we really focus on the big three. One thing I launched last year was the big three within the business, and the philosophy behind that: if you take care of people, we get the right people, we retain the right people, train the right people. Number two is customers. So if we look after our customers, and that's all about the environment we create, and you've seen some new ideas of how we're keeping the brand progressive and moving forward. And then the third is retention. So we manage our retention with respect, and that's all surrounded by our value statements. And part of the conference here in the next 2 days is one of the power sessions is about VMV, our vision, mission and values, which really surrounds everything that we do. So it's a very, very important integral part to say, do the business, drive the business hard and aggressively, but let's do it in the right way with the right ethics and values. Don't just cheat to get to the results, get the results in the right way. Very, very important part of the foundation we want to build for this brand as we build the brand out.
How has merchandising played a part in the retooling, let's say, of easyhome to be more, I don't want to say more upscale, but to appeal to a broader audience?
Well, I think it's been an important part, particularly in the early days, and I think we talked in the past, that getting the right vendors on board, making sure we've got quality brands like Sony, Dell, Ashley Furniture. It's been an important part of the whole respect philosophy of the platform we create. So we know that our customers, whenever we survey them, whenever we talk to them, they always tell us they want a mainstream experience. So whether it's the store environment we create and the merchandise that backs that up, it's very, very important that we have products and services that are aspirational to them, because they want to be treated like everybody else. So very, very important part.
What role do you play in the franchising?
Minimal role, but the main thing is that we provide the support platform. Right. Mark obviously heads up the growth of the franchise piece. Behind that, each department head, excuse me, they're integral in making sure we've got the support mechanic to give them the support, the full breadth of support that they deserve for their fees going forward.
And when we're standing here in this same spot, maybe a different city, looking back on 2009, what's the measure of success? In 2010, you'll look back and was I successful or not?
The measure of success for me, Roy, is customer growth, and that's the bottom line. If we can keep driving that customer growth through. One of the things I talked about on stage is, look, we're not a company that's about survival, we're about thriving. And we've got to thrive and drive success in a climate that's very tough for many retailers. And those that don't move and change and adjust to the times are the ones that are going to be left behind. They're the oil tankers that are going to take forever to turn left. But Easy Home's on a jet ski. We're not scared to make decisions, we're not scared to make quick decisions, and if we need to be nimble, and I think it's the nimble companies that have got a determination to thrive versus just survival are the ones that will succeed. And great companies will merge out of this current crisis the global economy's in, whether it's the US, the UK or Canada. You know, great companies will emerge, and we see Easy Home as one of those great companies emerging from the current climate.
Easy Home dominates the market in Canada.
Absolutely.
Is that the goal in the US?
I think, yes, that would be an ambitious goal, but I think certainly the US holds so much opportunity for Easy Home. You know, it's such a vast, vast country with an educated market that there's just so many areas that we can get involved with where the brand can expand. And I'm sure Bud has shared with you, the results so far are very, very compelling and supportive of the Easy Home brand working very, very well in the United States.
Dave Marys, Senior Vice President, Operations and Merchandising. Thank you.
Thanks, Roy.